Alrighty. Well, I managed to get the 3 bulls sorted off of the cows, and we're just gonna lock them in that corral 2 of ours. It was a bit of a job by myself, but I figured sometimes when you're working with cattle, it's almost easier to do it by yourself than have a whole bunch of people around. Sometimes it'll be one person or maybe 2 people will work okay, but if you got 3 or 4 or 5, then that just gets them all riled up too much and they won't work with you. You just got to get this chain looped around this post so we can close the gate. You guys still with me? There, that's done. And I'll open this gate and that gate right there and this gate here. That way those cows can come into this corral. For this oncoming blizzard, you could kind of see the snow blowing and it's like sleet. It's nasty. And they also get to come into this corral here for water. So I'll deal with these gates and I'll bring you guys back. It's really starting to friggin' rainy sleet now. Look at this, I just grabbed the dog dish and brought it in. How'd you like to be driving on that kind of stuff today, guys? That'd be nasty.
This is better.
Really? Uh-oh, look what CP's digging into.
It's gonna go to my ass.
It's gonna go to her ass. I'll make sure to work it off of you tomorrow. You just squashed the friggin' lid down tight.
No, I didn't.
Looks like we're having treats for a little bit. She's not very pretty out there, guys. That bush way out there, you can kind of see a dark spot way out there.
Those are huge.
That's roughly, here, let me get you over here. That's basically half a mile. Yeah, she's not very nice. It's not overly cold. It's only like -5 Celsius, but with that friggin' wind picking up, it's getting bad. I don't know if you guys can hear that, but that's the rain hitting the window. Later. Hey!
What?
Smile, you're on candid camera. Oh, here's a first. First for this winter. You rotten son of a bitch. He's reaching over the top to get to the second cut over here, guys. But these guys are standing outside and they got ice all through them and... Right? You like being on camera or what? I come over here, he comes over here. Look at, you can see the ice all on their backs and through their mane. Look at old Wyatt, this 26-year-old fat bugger. Hey? Scratch you behind the ears. Oh man. You gonna brush them? This is our barn, guys, not someone else's. This is ours. Why'd you shut the other set of lights off, babe?
I didn't.
I thought you did. The switch is off.
I never touched it.
Must have been a bird. There we go. And the Lord said, let there be light. It's still nasty outside. And from what I understand, there's areas that are just getting hammered. Western Saskatchewan, eastern Alberta, and the southwest and southeast corners of them two provinces. Down in Montana, like, I'm hearing reports of guys with 2, 3, 4 foot snowbanks. Just friggin' nuts. At this point, we really never got much. We got a little bit, but not a lot. But it's still like ice crystals and sleet still coming down. And so that's why we brought the boys in. And for those of you that are new to the channel, is this a good time to do a barn tour, babe?
Like inside, you mean?
Yeah. Hey? Yeah? You guys want to see a barn tour? I'll go hip hip hooray! Barn tour! Our barn, from right here, that's a little water room area, all the way down to the far end. That friggin' sleet is hard on the eyeballs. Ouch. All the way down to that corner, right there, is like 150 feet long by 50 on the inside dimensions. And then out here, you guys have seen me working through these corrals over the last few days. Each corral is 60 feet for the overhead shelters, and there's 3 of them, except the third corral, the actual dimension of the corral itself is another 60, it's 84 feet. It's a little bigger, that last corral. And then that corral over there, well, I don't even really call it a corral. We call it the new corral because it's never been fully completed. So it's like 180 by 250 type of thing. But, so here's the inside of our barn. And this used to have all kinds of sheep stalls and everything in here, and tie stalls, and there used to be a walkway that went right through here, all the way to a walk-through door in the middle divider wall. I'll show you that in a sec, the middle divider wall. But so from this post right here, these boards, those were not there. That was a walkway going through there. And it came, we had posts, well, we didn't when we bought the farm and the barn was already here. There was posts every 4 feet, big railroad ties. And it was for tie stalls and individual lambing pens. And we ripped all that out last year and built these 2 pens in here and all the dividers, these 2 dividers, and got those dividers all in. And we painted the barn last year on the inside because it was never painted. It was just black, like, well, faded. It was that color up there. How's that sound? Everything in the barn that's built out of steel was built by us. Even this gate right here, this gate, and then a man gate inside the gate. It swings against this side. This gate right here. The bobcat's in here right now, so I can't move it unless I take the bobcat out. But that's a spring-loaded gate. And back here is generally our calving pens. So we've got 3 main. So 1, 2, and 3 where I'm standing. And the middle one is the main maternity pen. And you can see here is just a manual head gate. Like this. And then as you work the cow, when this gate is closed, do this. Like that. So these are all 12 by 12 pens. So with that gate shut there and the cow in here where I'm standing, then you work this around like so, and you just walk it around, and this rope is attached to the manual head gate, and as she walks in and gets her head in there, you give it a pull and you end up with it closed on her. And for cleaning, because this big area, like you got 3 pens, all 12 feet, so what do you got here, 36 feet by 12? You don't want to clean that with a pitchfork, guys. So what I did for cleaning, that whole thing swings out of the road just like that. See that? See how that all swung out of the way just like that, guys? So it's wide open. And this gate, it'll come all the way across to there. And that one swings all the way across to there, so I could come right in here and clean this all out with the Bobcat. Sweet! It took a while for us to get it all designed and planned the way it worked best for us, but that's what works best for us. And then this walk-through doorway here. So this is our big loose loafing area back there. And see, our barn, even with the lights on, used to be as dark as it is back there because there was no paint on the inside. It was like this here. And you get over here, holy crap, what a difference a little bit of paint makes, right? But believe me, this old wood, that was 11 5-gallon pails of white paint to do that little bit of barn. And you can hear that friggin' snow and sleet hitting the roof right now, right? And so when we crowd the cows in, and they'll come into this loose loafing area, and you can work them right around into this alley right here. This swings all the way around. It goes all the way. See that, guys? So you can actually work that gate around the cows as the cows come in either through this door or that door. One person pushing from behind, another person on here on the door, and you could work the cows right around and all the way around and right up into this alley right here. I do have one burnt out light right up there. And then you can fill this whole area. We could fill the barn area. And we could fill this area here. If it's really nasty weather and we've got like 3 or 4 cows, this is a 24 by 24 pen. And if we've got 3 or 4 cows or 5 cows that calved and it's really ugly and we don't want them over there, we could put them right here if the calves are having trouble mothering up or whatever. So yeah, this works out pretty sweet for us actually. It took a while to get it all built, but we got her done. Any comments or questions about how we built this or how we built that, you know, guys, just message us, leave a comment, and I'll let you know how we built everything. And we've had some pretty rangy cows go through this maternity pen. And it's just a little simple drop pin. Oop, there we go. Just like that. She's pinned in. It ain't going nowhere. Sweet. There we go. Talk to you guys later.